The Ukrainian seat was empty as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov addressed the General Assembly. The Americans left one seemingly disinterested representative. The veteran diplomat defended the current referenda underway in occupied territories in Ukraine and claimed the US was using the war to pick a fight with Moscow.
It is very clear to any unbiased observer, for the Anglo-Saxons who completely subjugated Europe, Ukraine is an expendable material in the fight against Russia. NATO declared that our country is an immediate threat on their way to total domination, and a long-term threat will be the People's Republic of China. At the same time, the collective West, headed by Washington, is sending frightening signals to other countries, saying anyone who disobeys can be next.
Almost every country addressing the United Nations has called for an end to the war. And in the halls here, there's talk of the Turks or the Saudis acting as a go-between to get both sides together. But at a lengthy news conference after his address, Lavrov claimed Ukraine wasn't interested in negotiations.
What kind of negotiations can even be considered? The last thing that happened in terms of contacts with the Ukrainians was our consent to their paper on the principles for a settlement. After this, they moved in a completely different direction.
The Russian speech came as people in Russian-occupied parts of eastern and southern Ukraine voted on whether to join Russia. Lavrov says the vote is about self-determination. Kyiv and its Western allies says it's a sham and the results are a foregone conclusion. And when they are announced, it's expected to ratchet up the tension between Russia and the West even further. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations in New York.